answer. Honk! And with that, we're going to throw it over to WizWarioo for Battletoads for the Game Boy.
Yes.
What's up?
Hello, everybody. I'm your host, WizWarioo. You're the viewers, and I'm the streamer. Behind me is IraqVet, Mega Man player. In the middle is DTysonator,
Yes.
who is also in the Something Assault video, and Smartball, who is the second holder of this game.
Nice.
So we're gonna start this game quick, but I thought we made a little decoration. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to blow that up. But don't worry, we got a Florida palette for this. Very appropriate.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, so I'm gonna let the guys count down on 3, 2, 1, start. On start, I'm gonna press start, and that's when the run's gonna go.
Right, let's terminate it. Come on.
All right. Ready?
3, 2, 1, start.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's go, man. You got this.
All right, so in this first level here, he's gonna just run around, punch everything in sight, and get rid of it as fast as possible. He's actually gonna jump and punch at the same time, so he doesn't do any of the combo moves because they're pretty slow and weak. He's also gonna turn around in the air a lot to try and keep them centered within himself, just so they're not all over the place.
I mean, a few slip-ups are bound to happen.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the only time we do the ram there.
Yeah,
Watch
you
out
do a
for-
ram to knock him off the cliff there to get rid
We
of him
kill
real
this
fast.
enemy first because it falls off the screen faster. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
There's actually two here.
Yeah,
on top.
there's one off screen, but you're gonna get 2 hits on him before, and you'll trap him on the other side.
Yeah, so here we're gonna juggle the boss and hopefully not let him in too much. Well
There
done.
goes General
There goes
Slaughter.
first one.
All right.
That was close. All right, so anybody remember Volkmar's Inferno? This is essentially that version of the game on the NES version. Although it's interesting to note that this game is actually completely original, has nothing to do with the NES version, and aside from the characters and such, so it's not a port, not like Ragnarok World. So right here, we're waiting for the birds to fly by. I'm trying to wait for that mountain in the back to pass, and gonna try and go for the, nope, no fast goalposts. It's very hard. You kill the last couple of enemies in order to do that. Tried to get that sunfish ship with a charge shot. So this part might look a little bit familiar to some of you that played the Battletoads game,
Yeah.
but it's a lot less killer.
Yeah.
If you want to read some donations, this is a good spot because nothing interesting happens.
Yes, do it now.
Well done.
All right, then we fight another sunfish ship. All right, good. Nope.
Nice.
Good.
There's actually a glitch that prevents you from killing it in one hit, but
Yeah, the
didn't encounter
hitboxes on that are pretty bad.
So 27 rats are going to come at us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Fast goalpost.
Yes.
Yeah, if
All right,
you
here
kill the
comes the
last
boss.
few, it spawns the goalpost faster. And this boss is why I stopped running the game personally. I have issues with my hands, but it's a lot of mashing. You just get up as close as you can, and
All right, he's dead.
Terminate it.
Nice.
Yes.
oh my goodness.
So this level is pretty much level 1, except you have a pits and vines and a DKC track because it's made by Dave Wise, the music. Also, not too much going on
Yeah.
here. So if you got any donations to read, go right ahead.
No problem. We have $10 from Freeland1787 that says, "Good luck, WizWarioo, and teach the Dark Queen a lesson in paint handheld style."
Yo, thank you, Freeland.
We also have,
Castlevania runner.
we have $20 from Lucy115 that says, "Remember to stay hydrated, gamers."
Yo, hello.
We're gonna try and keep this boss pinned in the corner, but sometimes he just pounds on the ground and flies across the screen. Very favorable pattern here, though.
Oh, there we go, dead.
Yes.
Nice.
That was a little slow on the inputs, but that's okay. All right. This might look familiar. It's Surf City, sort of.
He's actually landing a hit in the air on this when possible, just to get the final animation quicker.
4.
Nice.
Ooh, sometimes that happens. Yeah, I missed the jump earlier.
Oh. Damn it.
That's such a tight jump.
Yeah,
It is.
it saves time if you manage to do it. But
Oh,
yeah, that's fun.
absolutely.
All right, there we go.
All right, remember the Surf City level where you got to dodge the logs and all the whirlpool? Well, in this game, apparently mashing buttons allowed me to figure out that you can actually hover in this game. So I totally broke this level just by mashing buttons, because this level is also really, really boring.
I've
So-
yet to see this before.
No?
Yes.
It actually saves time because you're not creating as many sprites from splashing the water.
Yep.
Right.
There we go. Also, if you got donations to read, perfect time, because it's
Yeah.
2 minutes of this.
No problem. Let's see what we got here. We have $25 from Dr. Scientist that says, these are my favorite weeks of the year. Thanks to all the runners and the announcers and the crew and the fun crowd.
Woot.
We have a $250 donation from Germ Mission that says, let's go.
I'm a WizWarioo. I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Andy.
We have $25 from Valfox that says, getting to know so many games in the best possible way. This is educating, entertaining, and for a great cause. Love it. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. from all of us.
This hovering's blowing my mind.
We got time for one more?
No, keep going.
Alrighty. We have $15 from Shadowant that says, couldn't ask for a better event to start the year off with, and I've been having a blast as usual since I started this week. Looking forward to many more runs, and thanks to all the staff for keeping it up and running. Thank you so much for that.
All right. Boss is upcoming.
Yeah, it's coming up soon. There are 13 rats here, and I think this is the last one. I wasn't counting because, you know, I've seen it so much. Okay, here it goes.
Yeah, that was the last one.
All right.
Yet another boss we're just going to pin in the corner and wail away on.
Terminate. Yes.
All right, I need silence for this part.
Yeah, this is a very tricky clip that he found.
Oh, okay.
That's a very hard clip to do.
All right, concentrate. You can do it.
Oh. Oops.
Dang.
Damn it. It's okay.
We gotta die just like save time there. But basically, there's a clip that you can do. And it's tricky to get.
It is actually faster to just die and take another go at it.
We'll get it.
This is what, a 90-second stage otherwise?
Oh,
We almost
You were
had
in
it.
we
there
actually
too.
had it. We
You
actually
were
had
in
it
there.
there.
There are just very specific points in the upward slope that you could clip through.
Oh my
There you go.
golly,
Just
we
like
got
that.
the
That's
clip.
beautiful.
This run's not
Wow.
sub 10. That's the fastest you can get that clip
Yeah.
right there. I
That's
discovered
the
it like a
first
couple of
spot.
days
Yeah.
earlier before I came to Florida.
He wants to be careful.
I
He
was-
didn't want to go completely off screen because he could soft log there.
Yes.
Oh, yes, got a wave. Okay, we didn't die. You can actually die after you cross the finishing line, and I found out how that works. So anybody remember the second level from NES Battletoads? It's the Wookiee hole, except you have full control and not going through an auto-scroller. I'm doing kicks here because it gives you more control. If you did it without, if you moved without doing the kicks, you have less control. It's weird, so you'll see me kicking everything.
There's also no pendulum feature in this like the NES one,
Yeah.
correct?
Smell my feet. Oh, come on. That was good blob RNG. I want it to like come to me.
Those blobs are a one-hit kill if you get hit by them.
Trying not to get spiked. Oh, I got spiked.
You're through.
Well, I guess they have to spike up the difficulty, right?
Probably. Here's Big Blag. Oop. So I'm just mashing him, but you can't corner him like
all
the
the-
other bosses, so you just got to work with it. If you punch Big Blag at the right time when he lands his attack, you actually avoid the attack, or at least not get squashed like a pancake.
Yeah.
Pancake.
Right.
Nice.
All right, next level. What was that? What was the thing called again? Smartball? What's this?
This one?
Yeah, the what was it? Gladiator. The
Oh, American Gladiator.
Yes, welcome to the American Gladiator. All right, so I actually do not have this level memorized with where all the axes are, so we're just going to take damage going through it. By the way, someone making this game was into Stephen King's Langoliers because we're being attacked by them. I can always call them flying meatballs.
I always called them flying meatballs.
Meatballs. Die on
Oh,
purpose here to
yep.
get invincibility and full health.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
come
also,
on.
He wanted to land before he died because if he didn't, he would appear on the previous platform as well.
All right, I'm gonna wait for this.
Oh.
Now 2 more meatballs.
Usually, well, didn't want to do that combo. When you punch enemies, usually they're too stunned to actually hit you.
Right.
Oh, hey, General Vermin, are you General Slaughter Part 2? Generally, the same thing.
Yeah, we're just gonna juggle him as best we could. Sometimes he breaks free, but seems like he has a good handle on it.
I tried to do something funny where you flip him, but I guess that's not gonna work. Oh, too bad. Well, guess what, guys? We're almost on the last level. This is the second last level, so this is Space Invaders, totally original. And we're under a time limit, too. We don't want that time limit to expire or will expire and then have to do this whole thing all over again.
Casually, this time limit is quite tight, but
Yeah, so you actually have to speed run through these. Oh, don't mind those hammers.
yeah, the hammers only hit you if they actually close on you. Otherwise,
Which is
they're-
interesting.
Yeah.
Very helpful tip for those who want to play it. But yeah, that was a little annoying with that Space Invaders. Yeah, that hits okay.
Yeah. Yeah, plenty of health.
And we're already there.
Nice.
All right.
20.
You can normally
That's
beat
very
that
good.
in 45 seconds.
All right.
And here's RNG Manus and final boss. And we're just going to smash him, staying in the correct position where his laser cannons can't fire you.
Yeah, there's a sweet
great.
spot on each side where you
Yes.
can hit the arms but not get hit by his shots.
Or less likely to get hit.
Yes. Except for those shots he shoots out of his head. Those are just random.
Ugh. Yeah, so the flaming fireballs.
Yeah.
So when his health is gone, that's when you hit time, or that's the time for the thing. When he has 2 health remaining, for some reason you're invincible. So I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Man Over Mars, Late Night Retro for
Right
getting
there.
into the
Yes.
time.
Nice.
Setting up the Battletoads, the Battletoads Game Boy run on speedruns.com. I'd like to thank everyone that's been supporting me, my crew in the back over here.
Thank you.
And people support me, Stunt Rooster, Adultery. Hang on, I'm at a loss.
Don't forget JC.
Yes, JC.
JC
He's
couldn't be
here in
here, but
spirit.
he's in your spirit.
Also, Romai Zero as well. He's the 3rd runner of this game. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here with us, but he also helped quite a bit with this run. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone that's been watching and following and supporting the streams. And thank you all for coming to watch this run. I appreciate it. We all do.
Promise we'll be back.
Yes. And stand by for the next run by Rayo.
Great job, WizWarioo. That was an awesome run. Thank you so much for that. Before we head on over into an ad here, we're going to read a couple of donations. We have $25 from CRUX that says, been totally looking forward to this Battletoads run. You guys better promise to be back. We have $5 from Wadib that says, donating $5 for my son, who's homesick and watching GDQ. He wants to help make sure we get that Punch-Out gold. Love you, Squid. Thank you so much for that. And with that, I'm going to throw you guys onto an ad, and we will be right back with more AGDQ 2020. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2020. I have been your host, PurpleGhostKasper. I'm going to throw it over to Cartridge Blowers. Thank you guys for the amazing event, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Cartridge Blowers, and I'll be your host for the next hour or so here at AGDQ 2020. We've got The Adventures of Lolo by WizWarioo coming up, which I think is one of the most underrated games of all time, so you're not going to want to miss it. In the meantime, let me give you just a few donations. We've got $25 from Nazca11, who says, "Thank you to all the runners. Good luck, and let's help to prevent cancer. Honks to everyone." We've got a $500 donation from Sias52. They don't leave a comment, but thank you so much for that great donation. There are lots and lots of things your donations can go to right now. We are still what looks to be, oh my, over $50,000 away from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. There's no way we can miss out on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's got to be seen to be believed. So please get your donations in. $20 from Pick Sushi, who says, "Hello, it's me again. I can never thank you enough for what you do, but keep going. It's been 10 years since I followed you. Thank you very much, AGDQ and speedrunners as well, as the public and all the donors. Greetings and encouragement from France." $100 from Evil Ryan. He says, "I played a video game once." Me too. $20 from Tusnek, who says, "So hyped for this Lolo run. Putting this quarter towards the insane difficulty Castlevania 4 hard mode incentive." We are just a little under $2,000 away from Super Castlevania 4 Upgrade to Hard Mode. So that's another 25 for that. In fact, $20 from Simon Belmont, who says, let's get this Super Castlevania Hard Mode second loop run incentive met. $100 from KX85. Let's punch out the cancer. I lost a friend to cancer, and I hope this blindfolded run will help open everyone's eyes to how devastating cancer is. Thanks all for being awesome. Much love. $300 from Nats Fan. Splitting this between the crazy Final Fantasy